Hi guys, I just want to show you one way to make a nose cone for your water bottle rocket. There's multiple ways. You could chop off the end of one of these and then put it on top of another to make a pointy end. All we're trying to do is put a cone shaped pointy end on the end of your rocket, but also when we make it we want to make sure that it's nose heavy, that it tips over when you find the center of balance, that if you put your finger in the center like this, that it'll actually tip over. We'll want it top heavy. Now that's why one way here is I just get 3 sheets of A3 paper and I just I've got some tape here ready to go. I manipulate it into a cone that I like. It can be a little difficult to do. Once you get somewhere near it, that looks almost somewhere near it. I might just straighten it out. Something like what I want. Now I just slowly but surely put tape on where I need it. I've got my tape sitting there ready to go. That's all I'll probably need. So I've made myself a nice cone shape. It's not perfect yet, but I might go inside here and just put a little bit more tape. I don't want it to fall apart. Now I can sit my 1.25 litre bottle inside and work out where this part of the bottle touches my cone, and I can actually feel it with my fingers. So I'm just going to get a little texture here, and I'm going to mark approximately where I want it to be, and it's approximately there. Not exactly, this is just rough for now. You've got to be a little bit careful with it. You're trying to draw a line perfectly level. It's not perfect. You'll see my line's very rough. Then I'm going to get my scissors and probably just cut a long way outside the line, just to get the bulk of it off. Now I'll go back and try and get it exact a little bit more. I can see it's about there. It's not an exact science, but I'm now a little bit more accurate. I'm still not going to cut to that line. I'm probably going to cut a little bit inside it. So you have to follow around like this. You can't flatten it and cut it. That'll cut a curve. But you'll find these things out when you're experimenting. You won't go as fast as I'm going. You'll go a lot slower and more carefully. Maybe get a partner to help you. Now I'm pretty happy with that. But when I put it on, I don't want it to be like this or like that. So what I'm going to do is look at it. Make sure it's sitting straight and just put one on this side. Then I'll look at it the other way, but I can look at it that way. I also have to turn it 90 degrees and look the other way, and that's looking pretty good. And I'm just going to turn it around. Oops, it's laying over a little bit. So I want it's a little bit this way. So you're looking at it and you're trying hard to get it pretty well right. Once you get it right, put 4 tabs on it, something like that, and you can turn it and it looks straight, then that'll be close enough. Now what I can do now is I can use a lot more tape to sort of tape up that edge completely, push all the tape down. I might even be able to add more weight on once I've got that basic shape. If I feel like it's not, so I can feel that it's not very top heavy. I want it heavier here than it is that end. So in other words, when I put my finger in the middle, it shouldn't balance at all or tip that way, it should tip that way. So now I've got the problem of making it heavier. But you get the idea. This is a simple way to make a pretty easy cone. There's a lot of other ways. You can research and find your own way. You don't have to copy me. Here's just an example. Have a crack at it.